Well, hello there, my scrummy witches. Okay, so today is November the 11th, which is Remembrance Day, but I've already done my 2 minutes of silence. I did my 11:11 thing. So anyway, beside the point. Recently I put onto TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, I believe, a video of poor little Barkley McScruffles, who is having a hard time with it lately. He's so we've had thunder, fireworks. The fireworks has also not just been bonfire night, but Diwali as well. And the fireworks are going on and on and on. I mean, there was a big firework display last night locally. So poor Barkley's having a hard time with it. So on Wednesday, I finally got his vet's appointment, took him to the vets, and they gave him some calming tablets. It's not just the fireworks and everything, obviously, because we're moving, everything's changing, things are going out of the house. He knows there's something going on. We're also getting Lady Woofington today. That's the puppy. Anyone who knows me on Facebook will see there's photographs of her on there. So yes, a nice companion for Barkley, we hope. Bear in mind that Barkley is obviously the most important little male doggy in my life. And yeah, I'm hoping he takes to Lady quite well. But with all these changes, he needed to be put onto calming tablets. The vet agreed. So they double dosed him for the next few weeks, and straight away it had quite a good effect on him. So last night we had fireworks and he hardly shook at all. It wasn't the panting, terrifying reaction that we usually get with fireworks. So that was really good. So we know they work. But yes, his reaction, like I said, we give them to him each night. The next day after he had them the first time was so funny. And hopefully I'm going to get that video here. Barkley, are those calming tablets working for you? Barks? Hey Barkley, you want to do anything today? Absolutely anything you want to do? Hey Barkley. Still chilling? Okay. Barks. Barks. Chilling. Still chilling. Still chilling. Could you be any more relaxed? Barks. Is anything going to make you move today? You moved. What's interesting? Could it be a snacky snack? Finished. We're back to chilling now. Yeah? Hey, still tired, huh? Just chilling? Yeah. I'm sorry, isn't that the most adorable little thing? And he is still very chilled. We're in the dining room, old house, haven't moved yet. And it's all set up ready for Lady to come home. And so both the dogs now they've got new bowls and they've got a new bed. And Barkley refuses to sit in his new bed, but bring him into the dining room and he will just keep sitting in Lady's bed. I hope she doesn't mind. Yeah, we've got a stairgate there and the bowls are their bowls at either side of the stairgate so that they can both feed together, but they'll be separated by the stairgate until they get used to each other. I kind of do know roughly. I mean, I've had dogs most of my life, so I do kind of know how to introduce an older dog to a younger dog. But I know it's going to be difficult because Barkley he's quite a jealous dog. I'm hoping in time, give it a few weeks, they'll be fine. And this close to moving as well, it gives them a chance, when they're starting to get used to each other, they'll settle in together into the new home. So yeah, that's the plan. So all the puppies, I think there were 6 in total. They've all been homed now. So sorry everyone if you see them, that they are the most adorable Cocker Spaniel puppies I have ever seen. One of them's almost pure white. Her name is Luna. Then there's mine, who's a tan and white, and she's Lady Woofington. And then there's another dark one, a lady, and she's called Pippin. So yeah, there's lots and lots of people with new puppies now, and hopefully they'll have an easy time of it. And I'm waffling again. I know, I'm a waffler, I can't help it. Anyway, so updates on the move. My daughter has requested a final moving date, contract exchange and blah blah blah. So she wants a completion date, that's the word. So she's requested that from her solicitor, and hopefully, I think she requested it this Wednesday gone. So hopefully by next Wednesday she'll have that completion date, and they will be toddling off to their new home. And then the minute, that sounds horrible, the minute she's gone, I'm really moving. Because we want to get settled as quickly as possible. Because obviously we need to get settled to get the bungalow all ready and sorted so that we can settle in, get started on a routine, and then get mother-in-law in as well, and get her care set up at home, because it is her home. Even though we'll be buying the bungalow, it is still her home, if you see what I mean. It's just what she's used to, which I've explained before, so I'm not going to go over again. So how did I do on Samhain on Halloween? Rather poorly, actually. I didn't do much, and this has been the finished. No, finished. Yes, all finished. You want to come up and say hello? So yeah, I didn't do much on Samhain. Oh, come on then. Up he comes. There he is. Oh, so yeah, didn't do much on. Say hello. Say hello. Didn't do much on Samhain, and that's kind of the way it's gone recently for most of my practice. It's just not happening, and I can't seem to get. I think it's because I'm not in a routine. I think you need a certain routine to keep things so that you know where to slot things in and where to sort of like, and my routine is so not at the moment. It's been difficult. So sorry, glasses begin to hurt my eyes. Caught. Don't dribble on my glasses, Barkley. So I think once I'm back in a routine, I will be able to get my practice back on track. I will start practicing my practice once again. I am finding it very difficult, and it is making me quite low and quite unhappy. So, yes, Barkley. What, you want everyone to see your t-shirt? Come here then. There we go. It says guilty, because he is. He's always guilty of something. Aren't you, baby? Okay. Sit up to the table then. Good boy. No, don't get on the table. Sit up. What are you doing? Finished? Yeah. So I need the routine. I'm just loving being with my pets at the moment. I think that's my only joyous time. Because I am very disassociated from this house now, and it doesn't feel like home, and I need a home. I need to re-establish my roots somewhere. What are you doing? There. Can you see yourself now? Can you see yourself? Who's on the screen, Barkley? Who's on the screen? It's Barkley. It's Barkley. So, just off piste completely. I watched a programme. No, it wasn't. It was a YouTube video about how animals don't recognise their reflections. Magpies do. Some, but in general, you know, animals don't recognise their reflection. Elephants do. But Barkley does. Pigs are quite intelligent as well, as we know. They can sometimes recognise that something's in a mirror and know that they have to go for what's real rather than the reflection. So yeah, they have awareness of reflections and therefore must have some awareness of themselves. And I think Barkley does too, because he's quite used to seeing himself. Don't you? Anyway, that was it. Really interesting though. Quite interesting. All told, dolphins are very good at recognising themselves in mirrors as well. They like to check out their teeth, and same as elephants apparently, they open their mouths up really wide and check out what's inside their mouth, because it's something they don't often get to see. So why this has come up I don't know, but there we go. So that's about it. Like I said, that it's slow. It's really slow, and it is, because it's slow, it's tedious, and it just, because I feel rootless, I need to do some root work. Yeah, because I feel that I am displaced at the moment, and I haven't got a home, and I haven't got a place to be me. It is really, really, I won't say depressing, but it lowers the tone and it lowers the mood and everything. And so, yeah, I'm so hopefully it'll be okay soon and it'll be done. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video of Barkley. Like I said, if you don't know me on Instagram or TikTok, or I didn't put it on Twitter. TikTok, I've only ever posted twice on there, and they're both Barkley. But I do sometimes go on Instagram. But there are, this sounds horrible. There are some people in our community that I try to avoid interacting with because I don't trust them. I feel that they're very, very, not fake, but they're false. And there is a difference. You know, and I know the thing is, on Instagram as well, you kind of expect it. People use filters and everything. I don't. I mean, for a start, I'm too old to know about all that rubbish. So, yeah, but there's a certain fakeness of some people on there that I try to avoid. So I'm quite picky on who's on there, and you know who I'm on there talking to or interacting with. You can always try sending me a friend request on there. Just look for AmberMoon, WitchOfSolstice, that sort of thing, you know, or AmberMoon Witch or Salton Hedge Witch. It's one of them. Anyway, yeah, you can. I think actually the links all might be down below. But yeah, I'm quite fussy on Instagram, I think. But like I said, there's a certain amount of falseness that I find it jars me. It jars with my thoughts on how people of the pagan community should represent themselves. Which is wrong, because the only person that I should be worried about how they represent themselves to the pagan university would be the pagan community is myself. That's the only person I should worry about. But I said this, and it's not many of all the thousands of witches I must know now. It's a couple that I really don't get on with. And it's not that I have arguments with them or anything like that. It's just that I don't feel comfortable listening to them. I don't feel comfortable interacting with them, because I feel that they're not being honest about who they are, about their practice, and there's a whole lot of pretending that something isn't. Like I said, it goes on a lot on Instagram, and I think it's unhealthy, especially for the younger generation who feel that they have to live up to this image of perfection that Instagram gives. And, it's all filters and fakeness and falsity. And yet people would expect that to be real. And so the more you fake it up, the more I think you're doing a disservice, not only to yourself, but to other people, making it hard for them. There you go, just my point of view, and I think I've said all that before. For instance, and I will give a quick reference. On Instagram, there are witches of Instagram. I never hashtag myself witches of Instagram, because I am one of the real witches of Instagram. There is no fakeness. There is no put on setups, filters, anything. It's just me. And Barkley. Sometimes the cats. But there's nothing fake there. There's nothing's been, Anyway, that's it. I've really waffled on again. I think it's because I don't get a chance to do this so much. And even though I'm not talking about my practice as such, at least I'm still connecting a little bit there. There are certain people who have kind of kept me sort of, by what they're doing, have helped me stay connected to my practice in some ways. One of them is Beanbag Hagwag, which is Patricia Perner. And the other one is Wendy Plested, who I am friends with on Facebook. And she's very grounding. But because she's very free and easy and comfortable with her practice and what she does, it makes you feel like you're still part of it, like you can be part of her practice. That's the only way I can explain it. It's sort of like how she posts and what she says gives you a connection. That's it. Anyway, so unfortunately I haven't caught up a lot on YouTube and such. Like, the only chance I've really had things to do on YouTube is when I can't sleep at night. I put an audiobook on or a radio play, usually an Agatha Christie one. Or the Cotswold Explorer. He last year he did 4 videos, stave 1, 2, 3 and 4 of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and he's got a lovely relaxing voice. So yeah, there's another Cotswold Explorer if you want to have a look at him. That's it, I'm definitely going. Thank you for listening to my waffling. If you're still here, well done. Me and Barkley have got to finish getting ready now to go and pick up Lady, and I will let you know how it goes. So yes, no mystical names there, just yeah, that's it, going. So thank you, witchy people. I will hope to be back very soon with something a bit more serious and a bit more relevant. So there you go. Bye for now.